Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights, the Aielund Saga. I'm your humble host, Tim. In the previous session, we got a little bit surprised after discovering the two remaining pieces of the Center Scepter, the Center of the Scepter and the base section of the Scepter of Ages. The Ironlord showed up and attacked the shit out of the town of Trinity, murdering all of my party, and I managed to raise them up and then teleport back to the fort. But after I stopped recording, I went back to the town just to check to see if the Ironlord was still there, and I ran into King Seamus Robeck fighting a bunch of people on the road towards the fort. So we managed to protect him, and here we are.
Yes?
Greetings. Who are you? Who are you that comes to our aid? Your Majesty, I am Lord Aurora Borealis, and it is a pleasure to meet you in person, though I wish it were under better circumstances. Well spoken. Yes, I remember you, Aurora, from the briefing with my daughter. Carissa, is that you?
Yes, it's me. I've been so worried about you. You have no idea how pleased I am to see you again, Father.
My God, I sent you to Fairlock to keep you out of this. Why on earth? What on earth are you doing here? She looks hurt by the king's anger.
I had to help. I didn't want to leave you in the first place.
Well, she's proven extremely valuable to the cause, Majesty.
Of course she has, but the whole point of sending her home was to keep her alive. I've just been through the battle of my life.
Yeah, well, so have I. But it didn't seem that bad.
Oh, that was nothing. I've been battling the Iron Legion for the past 2 days. All along the stretch of desert, I have lost so many brave soldiers, men and women, who never hesitated, never refused to step up to the fight.
Where's the rest of your army? Or is this it?
The enemy split us into 2 groups, and I was forced to do the same.
The enemy split into 2 groups, and I was forced to do the same. I sent most of them up north towards Highmarch, but some remained here to buy them time to fortify. Oh. Well, that was very courageous of you, Majesty, but you shouldn't have risked yourself for a mere diversion. The Ironlord was just in Trinity and can't be far behind me.
I will not stand by while my men give their lives for the kingdom. That's exactly why I'm here.
I can't deal with that now, Carissa. There's too much going on. Your Majesty, I recommend you head up to the castle while I delay the Iron Legion south of the fort.
Oh, very well. Do what you can, and meet me in the fort later to update me on the enemy's progress. Carissa, you're coming with me. No, I'm not. I'm in love with Aurora, and I'm not about to abandon him now. We've found the artifact that may yet save us.
That's true. We're on our way to the fort anyway.
You love this man, but you hardly know him. He saved my life, he has saved my fuck! He has saved my life many times, and is the bravest person I've ever met.
Ha ha!
Well, you sure have picked one hell of a time to fall in love, dear. You never used to be so impulsive. You've changed, and I'm not sure for the better. Aurora, I know little about you, but if you truly love my daughter, you will keep her safe.
You have my word of honor, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Father. I promise we will talk about this when it's over.
All right, then, sire. I will meet up with you at the fort. Farewell. All right. And he fades out of existence. So yeah, I still imagine that whole fight wasn't glitched, because you're supposed to be able to survive that fight against the Ironlord and the Iron Legion in time for the big fight. Ah, hello everyone. Wizard of the Realm. Captain.
Well met.
Who in the blazes are you? I almost ordered the balisade afire. Oh, sorry for the surprise, Captain. I'm Lord Aurora Borealis. Oh, sorry to bark at you, a bit like that, my lord. It's been a bad week, yeah, so I've heard. Look, a horde of those constructs are on their way here, so I suggest you get out of here. Not a chance. The king ordered me to delay them here, and that's what I'm going to do. Every one of them we kill is one less we have to deal with at the fort. All right, as you wish. With respect, sir, you should keep moving. I don't expect any of us here are going to make it out. Looks that way, but I won't let you stand alone, Captain. Well, suit yourself. Although I'm guessing they're not going to come because they killed them all already. So... I don't think I was meant to be able to take out those legionnaires. Oh, here they come.
That's it for you. Take that.
I will win.
Wait, where the hell is Carissa? Okay, this is weird.
You have my...
How have I lost? I've lost the princess. Okay, so I just went back and checked the footage. It appears the princess was actually, like, on the other side of the bridge and got killed. Like, she got left behind somehow. So I'll take care of Her Majesty, but yeah, there she is. Oh, I died. Oh, I'm back alive again. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Shit. Alright, so this time around what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run for it because as it appears that it's just an infinite swarm of these things. There's actually no way to defeat them, so yeah, so I have to get this important piece of equipment to Highmarch. I'll hold them as long as you can. That's what I'm here for. Get going, my lord. Alright, so I gotta... Oh, I could've just teleported back. Never mind. We're all here now. There's Valrina. We're gonna do this conversation again.
What do you want?
Greetings. The king informed me of your imminent arrival. So I assumed you have found out more concerning this artifact. Yes, I got the two pieces. Don't know how to put them together. I can certainly try. Hand them over. I'll take it to Shah. I take it Shah had nothing further to say? No. It's up to you. I'll do what I can. I believe this would require an arcane apparatus to fix. So you can do it if you had a device. I believe so. The trouble is, the only one I can think of is back in Fairlock, and it's far too far to teleport there. Do you mean a large glowing tube? Yes, that would be the one. Why do you ask? Well, this may be nothing, but there's a similar device in Caldony at the House of Exotics. A gnome by the name of Russo has it. I can probably take it to Caldony. We may have hope yet, my friends. I shall teleport there now and attempt to make use of this device. You, Aurora, must aid in the defense of this place. Hold off the enemy as long as you can, and I shall return as soon as possible. Easier said than done. The walls be no match for those constructs. Well, the attack on the fort is imminent, so I can only guarantee you a few hours. Then I shall have to hope that it will be enough. I shall leave right now. Good luck to you all. And the king's here now.
Yes?
Aurora, how goes the battle? Well, it continues, your majesty. We seem to be holding them back for the time being, though. Good show. I won't keep you from further battle. Alright. So he's not actually going to assist in the battle. He's just going to chill in his castle while we all die. First wave is coming! Raise the drawbridge! Open fire! Yes, everyone, attack!
Feel the justice to come!
In fact, let's get everyone down here. Okay, so we're just going to wait for them to breach the walls, everybody, and we're going to strike them down. Well, he's going down, albeit very, very slowly. If we raise the drawbridge, let him in, now we can smash him out. Bring it back up. Beautiful. Here he comes. All right, everyone. Oh, we've trapped him in the door. That's hilarious. All right. Wait there, everyone. We got him. Oh shit, they're throwing rocks at us.
Well met.
They're bombarding the walls from the outside of the catapult range. I've never heard such a racket. They must have 50 catapults out there. I think they're just throwing them. Whatever they're doing, the walls are definitely not withstand this thing. Corporal, how many throwing rocks? Just one, sir. It's a flipping great one. God, he must be 20 feet tall. One huge golem? Oh, a synthetic power to hurl rocks so rapidly. It must be destroyed. The sooner the better. Oh, need to get out there. Right. Alright, as soon as we get near the gate, get the drawbridge down and we'll take care of the rest. Very well, my lord. As soon as you destroy that thing, get back inside the walls. Alright, let's go.
Shall never triumph.
Down you go!
Jeez, Robert went down like a sack of shit.
Have at thee! Well met. Have at thee!
Get swinging, Roberts!
I bring... Down you go! Come on! Come on!
Run! Oh shit, now we got the breaches. Alright, cool.
That's it for you. Take that.
Oh, crap! Close the fucking drawbridge!
Where's the drawbridge controls, or have they destroyed them? Appears they've destroyed the drawbridge controls. We can't actually lower it. We can't actually raise it. Oh, there he is.
I'll tear you apart.
Go, Valrina. If I can get this gate shut. Oh no, can't. They've destroyed it. Never mind.
Have at thee.
You win.
Oh shit, here comes the Ironlord. This was a bad idea. We're pinned on the damn bridge and I can't get out. Oh, the Ironlord shield's down.
Taste of my wrath.
Who's that? Oh, it's the king. Oh, and Tanis has got the damn remote control. He switched him off.
This to victory.
All before.
Fall down!
You win.
Evil shall never triumph. For justice.
Yes! Alec Robeck, who was that? Here's the tricky part, raising up my party members. I'm trying to find the princess's corpse in all of this. There we go.
Well met.
Alright. Okay. Well, there's the king.
Hey, what?
So I'm trying to work out who Aralik Robeck is. Wait. Okay.
Yes?
And so it's finally over. Is that really the first king of Aielund lying there? I don't know. I don't understand any of this. Well, I didn't see this coming. I thought we were all dead. He pulls out his last cigar and lights it from a small fire on the Ironlord's metal body. Ah, that's the stuff. Oh, looks like he was inside the Ironlord somehow. Maybe he was a prisoner? I don't think so. He was speaking of returning to his rightful place of the throne. I think it really was him talking before. But that would make him over 200 years old. I never heard of any human living that long. It's very strange indeed. I think I can explain this. History tells us that Aralik went on a final expedition near the end of his reign. He had been told that miners had found a strange place in the middle of the desert with many treasures inside. He never returned from there. However, 50 years later, the Ironlord first appeared, attempting to make its way to Fairlock. I surmise that it was, in fact, Aralik trying to return home. But why was he making war on the kingdom, then? That I cannot answer with any degree of accuracy. I would examine the Ironlord for further clues. I sense great evil in this man before he died. If it is indeed Aralik the First, he was not the man he once was. Well, good timing of your return, Tyrannus. I take it the scepter worked. Clearly, as we continue to draw breath, this scepter seemed to turn off whatever shield that thing had on. I find it curious that a device like this would exist, seeing as how it would be the Ironlord's one weakness. I shall investigate this further. Well, so it looks like we've been victorious. Now, Aurora, we have survived. If this is truly the king, the first king, then we have won no victory. Rather, we should mourn the passing of a great man, even if he was mad. Well, I suppose you're right. You're more forgiving than I am, Majesty. This thing massacred thousands of people on its way here. Well, true enough. I will see to the burial of Arlik's body in due time, but first, I have to offer thanks to you, Lord Aurora. The thought of your brave deeds and boundless courage that we were it was through your brave deeds and boundless courage that we were able to face down this greatest threat of our nation has ever known. Without you, it would likely we would have all perished or become slaves to Arlik's will. Yep, pretty much. I anticipate a generous reward at this time. Of course, you'll be handsomely rewarded for your efforts, as will Tyrannus for turning up in the nick of time. Oh, I've done Tyrannus' voice for the king. Oh, it was nothing. I simply walked into Ribbo's store and told him if he didn't let me use his machine, I would turn him into a penguin. Oh, he was extremely cooperative from then on. Well, I imagine he was. So what do we do now? Now we get back to the task of running the country, healing the people's wounds, and creating prosperity for everyone. Ha! You're so civic-minded, Princess. Carissa, my precious daughter, now how you've grown. This has been a momentous year for you, hasn't it? And for some reason I could not see the woman you had become. I may have said some things that might be considered unkind, and for that I apologize. There's no need, Father. You had a lot on your mind lately, and I didn't fully understand what you were going through every day leading this nation of ours. I think this is time for a hug. They both laugh and smile at you. Thank you for that pearl of wisdom. I should probably mention to you, Father, that Aurora and I are thinking of getting married. Oh, we are? Oh, yes. You're all mine now. Oh. Well, this is splendid news. You will be the most welcome to join our family, Aurora. Thank you, Majesty. We'll have to talk about this. I have to have a few words, but I have a few other... I'll talk more about this later on, Carissa, and I have a few things to do beforehand. She grins and blushes. So what now? My part in this endeavor is complete, Aurora. I will return to my mountain home soon with my newly acquired riches. Well earned, I might add. You were an invaluable part of the team, Spartan, and I'm sorry to see you go. You've honored the memory of Salander with your courage, mighty dragon. The entire kingdom thanks you for your honorable service. It was my pleasure to serve. If you have need of my unique services in the future, call upon me and I will come. I'll remember that. Oh, I, for one, am going to drink myself stupid. You're all welcome to join me if you like. I might just do that, actually. You know, I had my doubts about you in the beginning, but you turned out alright, Black. Indeed he has. For your valor and courage in the face of overpowering enemies, I shall reward you with a vast sum of gold. I am told that you will find this most appealing. He grins and puffs on his cigar. You got that right, Majesty. But it's not just the monetary rewards here, friends. I feel as though I've got my life back on track. Who knew being a good guy could pay so well? Oh, I did. Yeah, well, thanks for believing in me, Aurora. You're all right.
Now the kingdom is safe once more. I think I'll go on vacation, perhaps travel around a bit.
Oh, where will you go?
Oh, there are many places in the kingdom itself I have not seen. I plan on touring around, most likely helping the people rebuild after all the chaos.
A very noble goal, Nalise.
And it's the least I can do for places like Braxford that were all but destroyed.
Nalise, for your exemplary actions in conducting this war, I intend to bestow upon you the title of Knight Templar to the Crown. This title has not been held in 100 years since the church scandal that rocked the kingdom at the time.
Your Majesty. Now, that is a considerable amount of political power to bestow upon a member of the clergy. Are you sure this is wise?
Madam, I have never been certain of anything about anything before. You've earned it. After your vacation, of course. Well, congratulations, Elise.
Now that the sad farewells are over, we must tend to our wounded, rebuild that which was destroyed, and bring order and prosperity to the land once more. As for your reward, Aurora, I believe I can offer you a barony within the kingdom.
Oh, most generous.
It's a small price to pay for our lives. It's a small price to pay for our lives, my friend. Now, let's get back to work. Our day is not over. There is much to do.
Later that night... Ooh.
It's late, Turnus, and I'm weary from my long travels. What do you want?
Oh, is that the king?
My reasons become clear, Majesty.
I don't approve of you fooling around with this thing. It could be dangerous.
It's quite safe, I assure you. Without Aielund to control it, there is no threat, in fact. There's no threat. In fact...
I'm too tired for your usual theatric series. What is it that you want to show me?
It's gonna stick you in the armor, dude. Very well. I have concluded this, quite simply, is an advanced suit of armor. Nothing more. You could, in fact, wear it yourself with no ill effect. Don't do it, Majesty. It's a trap.
Oh, I could?
Indeed. Try it. There is no danger. No, you fool. Don't do it.
Oh, all right. Just a minute. Ah!
See? I told you there's no cause for concern. How does it feel?
Very strange. But also very good. Imagine what someone with good intentions could do with this power.
Truly, it is an armor of the king's. Perhaps that is why Aielund took possession of it.
I don't feel tired anymore either. I feel strong.
I thought, as I thought, I have some ideas. Come, let us talk more.
Alright, I think that's the end of this chapter. Okay, Act 4. It has been 2 years since the Battle of Fort Highmarch, and in this time, fears about the king's newfound power are slowly come to fruition. Aielund is at constant war with its neighbours, but with all sides weary and spent, the war is at a stalemate, with no end to the suffering in sight. And with King Seamus slowly losing his grip on reality, something must be done. A rebellious faction is growing in the land, led by the king's own daughter, Carissa. Somehow, you and others must find a way to remove the king from the throne before his power-hungry madness leads to the destruction of the entire kingdom. Ooh, nice. Oh, let's do it. Yeesh. Who would have thought this would have happened by putting on cursed armor? I mean, really. This never happens. Ah, honey, I'm home. Oh yeah! Check out my lightsaber, bitches. You awake with a start, shaking and covered in sweat. You've had nightmares about the Ironlord before, but nothing as bad as this. Before you can clear your mind, your butler, Emmett. I have a butler now? He looks just like me, but with black hair.
Hi there.
Sorry to disturb you, my lord, but I heard you were having what sounded like a nightmare, and I thought I'd see that you were alright. Yeah, I'm alright. It's just a dream. I'm pleased to hear that. I was afraid the screams were going to disturb your guests. We have guests? My, that dream must have shaken you up quite a bit. The princess is here to see you about something. Nothing too urgent from what I could gather, but shouldn't keep her waiting too long. Still, it might be prudent to take a moment to compose yourself. I place fresh clothing on the armoire, should you require it. Thanks, Emmett. I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll clean myself up. Very good, Sarah. As you requested last night, I shall see that you are not disturbed during your meeting. Oh, and Mr. Wainwright and Lady Deirdre are here too. They have an appointment to speak with you on local matters? Fine. Away with you, boy. I have work to attend to. As you wish. Ooh, and level up. Alright, yeah. I'm a baron with my bizarre monk robes. Where's my clothes? Is my equipment all in here? Ah, there we go. Put my proper adventuring gear back on. And I'll leave the hood off for now. But where is... There's the armoire. Alright. I'll chuck all the superfluous items that I don't require. Lord's attire, hey? Expensive dress. Oh man, I want to go down and wear the expensive dress. Alright. Let's head downstairs. Ah. At last, come speak with me, my friend. Oh, we're friends now, are we? Oh no, I've been put in the friend zone.
Well met.
Ah. One moment. Alright. Ah, I trust you sweat. I trust you slept well, Aurora. Quite well, thank you. My butler has informed me that I overslept a little. You have my apologies, Highness. Oh, don't trouble yourself over it, Aurora, and please stop calling me Highness. We've been together for nearly 2 years now, after all. Your Highness, this is highly improper. I object to you allowing such lapses in protocol. May I remind you that you are the future Queen of Aielund, and you should act with the dignity the position requires. Aurora, you remember my aide, Nigel, don't you? He's dreadfully boring, but I suppose we all have to make some sacrifices. Nice to see you again, Nigel. And you, my lord. But as for you, Highness, I mean, really. Oh, tish, Nigel. As you pointed out, I'm the future queen, and I will speak to people however I wish, especially someone I love. Alright, so we're not in the friend zone. Hooray. I'll just say nothing. As you wish, Highness. So, now that things around... so how are things around the palace these days? I haven't been there in weeks, and I'd be glad if you could bring me up to speed. Well, troubling news, I'm afraid, Aurora. My father, our king, is getting worse every day. It's almost like he's deliberately trying to destroy this kingdom. In the last month alone, taxes have risen twice, and we have been involved with more than one border clash with Tucson. The dwarves and our former allies in the mountains, the Akoran tribal folk. And what of Sir William? He was supposed to be meet up with us here.
Unfortunately, Sir William was somewhat indisposed, and sends his apologies for not being able to meet us. He never stops complaining lately about all the paper shuffling the new Castellan is palming off on him. I think he's ill-suited to that position. He really should be put out to pasture by now. Anyway, how are you holding up? I wish that I could say I've been sleeping well, but with the people... Well, and that the people cheer every time they see me in public. But lately, with martial law in place and the curfew to boot, it seems that all the people can do is not spit on me when I walk past them in the streets. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Must be terribly difficult. Certainly don't envy your position. Oh, thank you for your counsel, as always. Things are difficult in Fairlock lately. So what's the plan? I believe that we must speak to the newly formed Council of Lords and ask their help in removing my father from the throne. Oh. I always knew I'd be queen someday, but not like this, damn it all. So what happened to the Senate? Well, they all got killed, for the most part. About 3 weeks ago, my father dissolved the Senate and took absolute control over the government. This is, in fact, mainly why poor old Sir William could not be with us. Ah, so you want me to talk to them? You do realize that the king appointed lords, and they will stand behind him to the last man. Well, that's a risk we have to take. We're not ready to stage a coup, and since my father still has the Ironlord's armor, he might well prove to be unstoppable. Yeah. Wouldn't want to try and destroy that thing along with most of Aielund's knights. Alright. We'll do it your way, Carissa. I'll take the carriage to Fairlock and see what I can do. I'll see you there. She sheds a tear. Very well, Aurora. Come, Nigel. We must depart at once. My father will grow suspicious if we're gone too long. Your Highness will follow me? If your Highness will follow me, I shall prepare the carriage immediately. All right. So... I guess I'll follow the princess. They seem to know the way out of my building. Ooh. Ah, I have an armory? Oh, hello there.
Good evening.
Hello, Elson. I need to trade equipment. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I still gotta pay for this shit? Well, that's kind of cool. We got our own shop in our house. You have your own McDonald's? Ah, I found the meat locker. I want to go out the north exit, I guess. Oh, we're in Fort Highmarch. That's interesting. I actually live at Fort Highmarch. There you go. Coach driver.
Well met.
Good afternoon, my lord. I'll be driving you to Fairlock aboard the royal coach. Right, I'm ready to leave now. Climb aboard when you're ready to leave. Alright, head straight to Fairlock. Good morning, my lord. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it seems the local have caught wind of your arrival. They don't look too happy to see me. To them, you're just another noble. Ever since the king dissolved the Senate, the commoners have been in an uproar. I guess the House of Lords is in the old Senate building, then. Correct. Should be able to get there without too much trouble. The local guards will keep them back. Try not to take any abuse personally, my lord. Yeah, let's just go easy on a captain. They're just trying to express their frustration. I understand, my lord. We'll see to it. No, I'm being booed. What? Oh, calm down. Oh, the horses even came over to beat him up. Did you guys stop beating your horses? You idiots.
Well met.
Yeah, but you just beat your horses to death. I mean, poor things. They were just riding about and you killed them. You bastards. Oh, jeez. Lord Nelson, Lord Kent, Speaker of the House, and Lord Havelock. Lord of Ireland. Alright. Hey, dude.
Yes? Hello?
You there? What are you doing here? How dare you interrupt proceedings? I am Lord Aurora Borealis, Commander of Fort Highmarch and Hero of Culdony. And what gives you the right to waltz into the House of Lords while we are in session? Upstart? Guards? Okay. Yeah. Just sit down, shut up, and listen to me before I jam the pommel of my sword up your sorry behind, dear Lord Covington. Oh, for goodness sake, Lord Covington, let the Lord speak his mind. You never know, he might actually have something interesting to say. He seems like he's about to argue with the Lord, and then Havelock changes his mind. Very well, my lord. It seems that we are doomed to hear your thoughts in some manner. In some manner that is most inconsequential. Go ahead, address the house, but I warn you, be brief. All right. My lords, I am here to plead for your help on a matter which is threatening the nation, with the utter destruction if it is not dealt with promptly. Ooh. As far away as Fort Highmarch, we are reeling from the burden of ever-increasing taxation and forced conscription into the army that is nothing short of a meat grinder. Indeed, children as young as 16 are now forced into what is most certain death at the hands of our former friends and allies. A mere 2 years ago, Ireland was a prosperous nation with peaceful goals, a thriving industry, and yet we war upon all our former allies and neighbours, and this madness is nearly bankrupt the country. Ireland now stands alone in our darkest hour. Careful what you say, upstart. Your words border on treasonous. I'll just gaze at him. Sitting by on your pompous ass while the country burns around you is treason by the book, Lord Covington. And you stand there and dare accuse me of treason? Go on then, let's hear the rest of this. I believe that something has changed King Seamus since the Battle of Highmarch 2 years ago. I and others used to know him as a kind and just ruler, one tired of warfare and interested only in the welfare of his people. But the man we all knew just 2 short years ago is gone, and in his stead remains someone who may look like him, but is not him. King Seamus is still a great man. Need I remind you that he's still our king? But please, continue. For the good of Ireland, I beseech you, my lords, that we must remove King Seamus from the throne, if only temporarily, until we can cure him of the... malady? Or the malady. Right. Until we can cure him of the malady which has taken his mind. What you say are indeed words as treason as far as the Lord stands. However, I, for one, will not dismiss them so readily. I believe we need to have an emergency session to discuss this proposal you have brought towards us. Thank you, my lord. You are totally bereft of your facilities, Kent. What he says isn't just treason, but grounds for immediate execution. And you want to discuss it? Are you threatening Lord Kent, Lord Nelson? Because if you are, need I remind you that we are currently in session, and we are immune to prosecution unless a motion of censorship is invoked. Yes, yes, my lords. There's no censorship in place at the moment, and since this treasonous topic has been invoked, we must indeed convene an emergency council on the matter. I suggest we break for recess and reconvene in, say, 2 hours' time. Thank you, my lords. I truly hope you make the right decision for all of Aielund's sake. Thank you for bringing this to our attention, Lord Aurora. We will summon you as soon as we have reached our decision. In the meantime, feel free to take the weight off your feet. I hear the Royal Arms is a nice place to visit, even in these troubled times. Thank you, Lord Nelson. I eagerly await the Council's decision. And I'm gonna get arrested. The betrayal. Here it is. Yes, what is it, Covington?
My liege, I have some disturbing news.
La 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 la, blah blah blah. Ah! What the fuck? Ah!
By order of the king, you are under arrest.
Son of a bitch! Ah! They took my stuff. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here.
You've been found guilty of high treason and will be executed at dawn.
Ah, god damn it! Father, you cannot do this.
You're in league with this traitor, then you too will be punished. Ooh! For your treachery, you are to be executed by firing squad, sentenced to be carried out immediately.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Take aim, loose!
Oh, cool, we died. And that's the end of the Aielund Saga. Oh well. A little bit abrupt, but, yeah, pity. You awaken with a terrible headache. Hooray! Hey, Nalise!
Greetings and well met.
I'm glad to see you recovered from your recent condition. Yes, but hang on. Where's my shit? You sons of bitches! It's so unfair. They took all my stuff. I'm sad now. I don't care that I'm dead. I'm care that they took all my shit. I'm glad to see you've recovered from your recent condition. You mean death? Yes, I've recovered, thanks to you, it would seem. Are you okay? You seem upset. I'm upset too, damn it! Well, it's been hard. It's been a hard week for me. So many things went wrong. I couldn't begin to tell you, but mostly it was the idea that our king is no longer sane. I am sworn to uphold his laws, and yet I had to break them in order to truly help the kingdom. Well, you've done the right thing, Nell. The sooner we remove the king from power, the better. The sooner I can get my stuff back, and the better off the kingdom will be. And I hope you're right. I guess I'm just tired. Well, then rest here. Perhaps you're right. I have supplies. What? Hang on. I want you to come.
Greetings and well met.
Oh, join the group, you bitch. What are you doing?
Well met.
How do you feel? Well, I'm annoyed because all my stuff's missing. And the last thing I remember is having quite a few arrows in my face. Oh, dear. Maybe Lisa and I should bring you up to speed. Yeah, it feels a little foggy right now. I got this sharp pain in all the diodes down my left-hand side. You notice there's visibly... Oh, it's part of a crossbow bolt sticking out of my leg. Awesome. Oh, looks like I missed one. Stand still while I fix you up. Ah! Please tell me why I have crossbow bolts sticking out of my leg and why we're in the middle of the desert. And for that matter, what you and Lisa are doing here. Yes. Well, I experienced the crossbow bolts and the headache. So how did we end up out here? Well, the good news is, the day before you were exiled, Princess Carisha here, or just Carisha now, at least. I don't think we need to bother with titles anymore. Anyway, as I was saying, Carissa here sent me a message informing me of your pending execution and asked me to smuggle you out of the city after the execution. Getting you out of the city was the easy part. Carissa here, on the other hand, I didn't have such an easy time. What do you mean? Oh. Well, during your so-called trial, my father decided that I, too, was a risk to his rule. Shortly after your execution, father had me arrested, then brought in chains before him, stripped of my family name, rank, and title. I was then cast out into the deserts with the clothes on my back, a dagger, and 1 gold piece. Well, you've got more shit than I have. Oh, here we are. I still don't get one thing. How did you and Nilise find each other out here? Oh, that was actually quite convenient. You see, I was exiled at the same time that Nilise recovered your body. And so, it wasn't long before I stole away on her wagon under some blankets. And here we are. Oh, I managed to save the ring I gave you years ago. I don't give a shit about the ring. I want my stuff. Well, thank you. So we've been through a lot in this past week. It's been difficult. When I saw your body, I almost gave up hope, but no matter now. We're together again, and together we will save our kingdom. The question is, where do we go from here? We go and find my stuff. This whole system is corrupt. It needs to be burned to the ground. If they can kill me and take all my equipment that I've earned over these past 3 games, and I'm going to destroy everyone. I should be more disturbed by what you just said, Aurora, but I cannot find it in my heart to forgive my father for what he has transpired. Well, we all must do that which is within our hearts, and I shall follow you, as it seems, as fate has decreed. We share a common path? Alright then, let's head to Shusan, just west. Man, they got my stuff. Oh, hang on. Nilise's bag. Has she got my stuff? God damn it. Well, some of my stuff. They did say west, right? Ah, there's the road. Najir.
Yes.
Oh.
I greet you.
You alright, old man? What happened here?
Jeffers and I were attacked archers about 2 days ago. Long gone now. Poor Jeff. Took a couple in the chest.
Well, it looks like you got lucky.
I took a big hit in the leg. Couldn't go on. Water supply ran out.
Can you spare some? I don't have any water either. I'm looking for some myself, but do you know if there's some around this area?
I once heard there's an oasis south, but it was abandoned for some reason. Look, don't worry about me. I'm not going anywhere. But you can get some water. I'd be grateful. Try and rest up. Yeah, try. Alright. I've got the water skin, I guess.
And God damn it, I had the special sword that I custom built and everything. It's so annoying. No, there's fucking snakes.
Damn! I need some healing.
Oh, there it is. Oh, hang on. There's a big hole over here.
I will peer into the hole. I will climb down the hole. I will leave the hole alone. Can I tie the snakes together and create some sort of rudimentary rope? Hello there, statue. Ooh. Ah, a rope. Damn it!
I bring judgment! Oh.
Currently Aurora the Barbarian here with my leathers and my skull mask. Rusted chainmail. Chest of drawers. Ooh. Ancient crumbling tome with strange words. Alright, let's read the words. We'll try to decipher the text. You figure out enough of the text to understand that this place was once a temple of a desert-dwelling people known as the Makal. Their god of death... Oh, they were people who worshipped Makal, their god of death. They chose this location for its close proximity to an oasis in the south, a place called the Dire Crossing to the west, where they sent people to be tested by their god. Awesome.
See what I can do. Finished?
Thank you. Oh, great.
Well, well. Have a look at this.
Ooh, a secret door. Oh, man.
You're in for it now.
I need a healer. I should not fall. Greetings and well met.
Alright. Well, at least we're going to open this up and we're going to have to fight the creature that comes out of it, so be prepared. Oh, good work. Now we had a ancient talisman. Alright.
Well, well, have a look at this.
Ah, these are the two exits to this place, right? Oh, hang on, we still have an area we haven't explored yet. Feathers? What the hell do I need feathers for? I'm guessing this is very much just like survival elements in this version of the game. Alright, let's just have a look down this hole. Return my amulet. No, you're dead. You don't need it anymore. You will give it, then if you won't give it, then die. Alright. Yes, and we'll keep killing you. Excuse us, gotta look down a big hole now. Ew. Ant spiders. Ant soldiers. Great.
I need a healer. I should not fall to these wounds. Greetings and
Ancient journal. Oh, another hole in the ground. Alright. Let's have a look at these things then. Strange language. I'll translate it. It appears to be some sort of journal. 20th of Tulips. Captain Drake has received orders that we are to engage the enemy at Blood Gulch Canyon. This is red versus blue. Corporal Fedder has made a bet with me that we'll be home for some dinner. I'm not sure. 22nd of Tulips. We engaged the enemy at Blood Gulch Canyon. For the battle lasted over a day. Corporal Fedder is dead. I guess we won, but we won't be making good on his bet. Our losses were heavy, but the day is ours. Unfortunately, we lost our transportation in the fight, so we are awaiting word from command regarding new transport arrangements. 25th of Tulips. No word from command yet. We have been beset by fresh enemy forces. Most of our unit is dead and injured. Where the hell are those transports? 26. Captain Drake died yesterday and our unit was routed. I have escaped into the nearby desert, but have little in the way of supplies. I fear if we don't find shelter soon, food and water won't be a problem anymore. I fell into a hole, of abandoned outpost in the middle of the desert, broke my leg and knocked myself unconscious for the better part of a day. Can't see any way out. Hope someone else stumbles across these ruins or I won't last more than a week. 23rd of Roses. I don't believe it. One of the monsters had also fallen through the same hole as I did, poor bastard. Still unconscious. I lost my weapon in the battle, but I don't have the strength to go over and strangle him with my bare hands. I guess now it's going to be a case of survival of the fittest. If he wakes up, I am probably going to be dead within seconds, although I hear they like to eat your brains while you're still alive. Oh, it was a mind flayer he was fighting. Okay. And this journal. Yes, translates. Some sort of journal. Third turning of the 5th cycle. High Chief Ixel has ordered me to lead a unit of our finest into Blood Gulch Canyon to cleanse the filthy Terrans from the face of this world. It seems they caught a small contingent of ours by treacherous stealth 2 cycles ago. The third turning of the 6th cycle. My glorious command has resulted in a complete rout of the hated Terrans from Blood Gulch Canyon. I await reinforcements and have ordered our troops to dig in and wait. Third turning of the 10th cycle. Reinforcements arrived from the Citadel not 2 crones ago. And with it comes word that our enemy is preparing to mount an a massive counteroffensive. Sub-Chief Rillick has ordered fortifications to be constructed in anticipation of it. Our automatons have been repaired in anticipation for the coming fight, leaving us free to crush their minds. Third turning of the 14th cycle. The attack by the Terrans was brutally devastating. Our fortifications were destroyed within microcycles, and most of our forces lay dead or dying shortly thereafter. To my disgrace, I ran into the desert. We underestimated their resolve, a mistake we shall not make again. Third turning of the 18th cycle. I fell into a hole in one of our old outposts, which has since been covered by the desert. The fall knocked me senseless for the better part of a cycle. On waking, I have discovered the most pleasant surprise: food. This sub-creature's delicious brain will give me strength I need to teleport back to my brethren in the Citadel. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so... Go back to the highway. There's the Dire Crossing or deeper into the desert. I mean, we're looking for an oasis, aren't we, in order to try and locate, get fresh supplies of water, I'm guessing. I mean, let me have a look here. Can I rest here? There's enemies nearby. Okay. Alright, we can rest. Cool. Oh well, to be honest, I think that's where I'm going to leave today's sessions, because I'm too annoyed about the fact that I've lost all my gear. I have to start all over again. Stranded in the desert. I mean, I think it wasn't so bad when it came to Hordes of the Underdark, because when we lost all of our gear, then we were able to chase the people down that stole it. But in this instance, it's all back at the friggin' town of Fairlock where they murdered me, so... Anyway, so yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for today. So thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights, the Aielund Saga. They steal my shit. Bye.